sports. And coming up, we'll see Puka Nacua. You always need eyes on him. 4th most catches in the NFL. It's gonna be a good one, and it's all up next.
Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scotts alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In this season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, or at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go here in Rio. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And off to Benson. No Hufanga there to make the play. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Benson once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back now, pressure on its way. And they get to him again. 4th down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 33. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing them out, a former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2020. Lawrence.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate. But the consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And this one's knocked away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you gotta hit to have a truly great year. And with that last completion, he's crossed that mark for the season. Congratulations to him. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. ETN has them the touchdown. The Dragons get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hit top 5 in rushing yardage. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hand off headed left to Benson. He's out in the clear. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll toss it here to Benson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to the air here.
Nah, that penguin shit is tough.
And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Groupie sends it through.
That nigga a snake.
Really trusts to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, a no kick is a guarantee.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession. And
Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Brought in inside the 20. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. His throw is caught. He has the touchdown. Here's Slide and try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie from Florida in on that stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He'll throw it. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. Jukes one defender. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now outruns their offense to take over. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. And he's in. Touchdown! The Dragons making a 3-score game already in the 1st. Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Dragons push their lead to 18. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
No, he's coach shit.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he... They've got 1st down from the 31. From the shotgun, Lawrence. First down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And it's caught, touchdown! The Dragons blowing them out in this opening quarter. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Dragons continue piling on to this lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. This reeled in by Benson. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Pass play coming here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dragons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lawrence throwing here. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Titans tough or something?
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now Lawrence. To the sideline, and he has the catch. Tough play for a small gain, but it does get the first. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Brought in by Ayuk.
Ain't this swerve,
He's tackled after gaining a handful. And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. 3rd down coming. Lawrence looking to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Now it's Lawrence. That's cut beyond the marker. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown. Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dragons grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Benson now from the gun. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On the handoff, Allen. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Austin McNamara on now to punt. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Dragons, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Hits his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That finds Ayuk, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pass is cut at the 9. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dragons tack on 7 more to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Benson on 1st and 10. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. This is Benson. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. 3rd and just 2 to go. They give up the gut to Benson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. It's Benson on the give. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. He's trying in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Lawrence to throw. Finds him over the middle. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Lawrence to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And it'll be out of bounds right along the 40. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Lawrence. And the man is there to knock that away. Could not beat the defender there. So it'll be 2nd down. Lawrence throwing here. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Y'all niggas still be on
And
that
the
crazy
defender
shit.
redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll throw it yet again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
The Dragons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Dragons continue adding on to that lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors.
They got that nigga D'Angelo Russell that's suffering.
At the 30.
Bit 1 for 4.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Trying again, following the set. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. ETN on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Now it's Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he continues to rise higher and higher as this game goes on. That's now a 500-yard performance for him. Less than 30 times that's ever happened, which puts in perspective the enormity of what he's accomplished here. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. They are throwing it again. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. A final throw before the break. He's got it. He has the touchdown. Oh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. We've reached halftime with the Dragons in the lead here in Reed. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Now is York to kick this one
Think
away.
so.
Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Dragons and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns.
But they ain't gonna add no killer like that to the game.
His name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Touchdown! It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Cardinals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up their money to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with.
What the
Broke
fuck
through the
is
tackle.
going
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. an inside give to Benson. Breaks the tackle, still going. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll run with Benson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the 38. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Lawrence working from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. What a game he has had. Really showed the versatility he's got from the running back position and the wrinkles that he can add to this offense.
Yeah, can't you hear it all the time? The quarterback's best friends are reliable tight ends. Well, right next to that reliable tight end is a more dependable pass catching running back.
And how about this, a 600-yard game, Brock? You know firsthand, you got to be close to perfect to even flirt with 500. And he's been that and then some. He's reached a mark that no quarterback has gotten to before. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still inches to go on 3rd down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He's been as active in the passing game as anyone on this team, and to very good results, Brock.
Yeah, it just feels like, Kate, nobody could cover him. And that's the advantage you have with these elite running backs, these dual threat guys that can run and catch it. A safety can't guard him, a nickelback can't guard him, maybe even a corner's not going to guard this guy today. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons parlay the interception into points. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their... And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Benson on the counter. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Trey Benson, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Cardinals take 7 points off the deficit. On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 31. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Able to find Nakua here. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Dragons can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Sly gets the extra point to go. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. A give left side to Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now he'll throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Recovered by the defense.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Quincy Williams has it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a run with Benson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Thankfully, only... So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here's a throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hunter takes the
Hey, yo,
field on
Ja.
4th down, and he sends this one flying.
How you pull up the
And he's
run
just gonna
fit on
barely
Madden
catch that
again,
one
bro?
at the 24-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going to push one deep
And you throw the ball to the motherfucking outside, dude.
Bacc is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw, Lawrence. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now it's second down. He'll throw it yet again. He gets this one to Nakua. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give him a first down. And that gets him to double digits with his 10th reception of the game. They've kept him about as busy as they could all contest. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now it's Lawrence. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And now they face second down. They'll throw it again. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. From the red zone now. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Dragons throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Benson's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Back now, pressure on its way. Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll send out the punting unit. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Dragons and receiver Puka Nakua back out to take possession. Throwing from near his own goal line. And disaster averting. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lawrence working from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He connects downfield on 4th. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. First and 10, it's Lawrence. ETN on the catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give him a first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Cut near the goal line. And in for the touchdown. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for 2. He's throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. And I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Pass play now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Dragons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out through. Oh no, he lost control of another one. Scooped up by the defense. And he's able to get it to the
Come on, I done put in so much work with him.
Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you...
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this
play is under review.
No change to the call of the fields. That play is going to remain a touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture of the future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From midfield now. Wow, it's free again! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. He's dropping back to throw. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. So, not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That finds Ayuk. Complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Cardinals going nickel here. Third down. Throwing from the gun.
Oh.
And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
Bacc, as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The drive picks up here. First and 10. Blitz coming. Lawrence has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Dragons running them out of the building. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. He's going to throw this one. McBride hauls it in. And this one does not go far. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 37. Oh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Here he is on third and long. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they take...